Okay. I've moved my microphone up so I don't know if anybody can hear me. I mean, apart from the fact I just had to turn the music down. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready for this damn thing. I hate this song so much. Oh wow. Well, considering the fact I've only been like streaming 5 minutes, that's pretty good for Discord shit. I can move the chat. Hold on. I can actually move the chat over. I'm gonna get the game going in a minute here. I just need to get it going. I should turn Spotify down so you can actually fucking hear me. I probably have to move the microphone in front of my face. Steam! Yeah, I can't really afford to buy anything right now. Library. Actually, hang on. No capture. You gonna let me look at Steam? Yeah, here. Let's look through my Steam real quick. So you can see the crap I've got to play here. We got... Yeah, okay, I'm moving the microphone. Okay, we've got... we're gonna play this in a minute. I'm just showing you the shit we've got to play. So on our show, we've got... Well, I haven't played this in God knows how long. Oh yeah, and it's only available for Windows. I had it on my phone, that was why. I don't think I had it on. Thank you for following. Not that. I don't know if my computer will behave with playing balloons, and I don't know if anybody really wants to listen to me play balloons and swear at it. So I've got Bloons TD Battles, Bloons TD Battles 2, I've got Bloons 6. Okay, that's the casual folder, hold on. But go into stuff. Yeah, there's shit I can't, like, I do have Doki Doki, but I refuse to play it on stream. Because I've watched it.
My name is Jeff.
I know you're gonna get Jeff in a... Well, wait, you haven't really seen the Jeff shit yet. Oh, I've seen Doki Doki been played through twice. But it's in the codename code, but not Twitch, so when somebody gets their computer running... Sorry.
Register now at your local supermarket for the rewards card. It will save you 10% on
fucking absolute bullshit! Yeah, okay. If. But there's other shit I have that we can't actually stream on here. Like, I've got this one game, and I don't know if I'm allowed to actually show you the games that I've got, because I don't want to get banned off of Twitch. I mean, I could turn my cam on and kind of tug at my shirt, but I don't want to... We won't go there. Okay, so the shit I can stream, we've got Bloons TD6. I've got Bomber Grounds Reborn, which I haven't even installed yet. Catan Universe, have not installed it. I wasn't being mean. I was saying I don't want to get banned either. I'm noticing a weird pattern here. Give me 1 second here. Okay, yeah, hold on.
I'll suck a dirty dick for $10.
Give me a second here. Yeah, not such a hot idea. Hold on a second. Especially because I'm a little bit nervous because I think there's some follow botting going around, and so we should probably just get to the game before I panic too much. I'm wondering if there's follow botting going around because a couple people followed, and I'm like, usually people follow if they're watching you. Yeah, mainly. Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute.
My name is Jeff.
Okay. Do. Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on. Where's my game? Play. Oh, fuck off. That was easy. I want to offer you more promotion. Yeah, no, you don't. English. Turn Chrome off for now. Okay, I need to take off color source. Window capture. Hold on. It's not finding the game. Hold on. Yeah, you can hear it, but it's not finding the damn game. There we go. And now I have to edit it on screen. How dare I? What the? Okay, you down. Okay, it's just unfortunately stupid in that I have to move everything. Ha 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 ha. You need to move down a little because you're annoying the shit out of me. Scuffed stream because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Ha ha ha. There we go. You're like far away too large. Okay. Got it. Now I don't have to watch that. Your best option is just to throw memes. Oh, it's not just ad bots. Just in general, just streaming, you're liable for fucking getting follow botted. Oh god. There's also the whole fucking community of Final Fantasy melting in half because fucking Zepla decides to fucking stream the new Harry Potter game, and not because, oh, you know, as a person, they wanted to stream it, and they apologize for, you know, liking the game type thing, but, oh, fuck the aunties, I'll play it because I fucking wanna. And then, like, seriously, all of her fans are just like, well, you know, it's okay, because Zepla did it. It's like, well, no. Okay. Let's go get this stupid shit started. So for a fucking recap, this game is a horrible visual novel that I found for absolute fucking free. And by horrible, we mean that it's lacks consent. There's tons of violence. I mean, it's PG-13, so it's like suggested bullshit. And I mean, like the shit that you can like meme off of it, it's like. So the brown-haired girl, we tried like the first time we streamed, giving her like a really weird-ass voice. And I don't know what happened to it after James was streaming last time, but... So, we were doing Scarlet and Yui the first time. And Scarlet and Yui are the ones on the far right. Assuming that what I'm saying is, yeah, directions. They're the redhead and the brown-haired girl. And then there's Violet, and Allie, I think, is the blonde, and then Tessa's the one with the green hair. We found out so far that if you try to date Scarlet and Yui, you get fucked over. I thought the game was gonna end because it's only got like 5 hours worth of content, but it's like depends on who you fucking go date. So we're back at square one. And by violence, I mean you get knocked over the head several fucking times. And other shit. Scarlet makes people into zombies. Drugs them. Violet threatens people with food violence. And then there's multiple Jeffs in the thing. We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. Because Violet is violence! So tell me more about your dream, Tara. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there was a reference to some sort of like VR headset, and it supposedly hacked into your brain. And she was able to turn the 4 or 5 Jeffs, as we called them, which are like number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They don't really have names. We just called them Jeffs for the hell of it. But the player, which is like yourself, so like in our case it'll be DUSKFALL. So us and the 4 or 5 Jeffs ended up being pigeons in the supposed game. And like it was a reference to like almost like an Elon Musk style like VR headset. So that's why she's saying she's getting hit on by a lot of pigeons.
I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. How am I supposed to respond to that?
I don't know. You figure it out and we'll tell you. What if it was a sign? I'm sorry, what?
It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how.
Allie had a devilish grin on her face.
I think it is a sign, Tara. It's a sign that you should try making video games. The world needs more
Pigeon dating sims. No, like... I don't mean, like... I don't mean because of visuals or visual stimulations. I mean, like, physical hacking. Like... Some people don't get the same quote-unquote hacking to your brain that some people do with a VR headset. I mean more like Matrix style, like plugs and crap. This isn't exactly quite a very mentally aware game.
You're right. The game needs more bullshit. There's no time to waste.
Tara ran off.
Oh my, are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen?
I felt a chill run down my spine. Yeah, I know. And I don't always get the bad jokes. I'm sorry.
There you are, DUSKFALL. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who your second soulmate candidate.
Cat moved in closer to whisper.
Not like you really have a choice. So without further ado, DUSKFALL, who's the unlucky girl?
Oh, that's right. I can't spend time with Tara because we just had Tara. Okay. Shall we click... Finster Wannabe is her new nickname. And Booba Blonde. Or Booba White Hair. I'm running out of dumb jokes to call these two. Blonde in a sweatshirt and white-haired bimbo. White-haired bimbo Jeff or blonde bimbo Jeff? Sports bimbo Jeff or cooking bimbo Jeff? Which Jeff do you want, Jeff? One or two. Fuck. So we don't get a choice, and we might as well just stick with the first choice. Mainly because, like, we've already done Tara, that came out badly, and now we can't do Tara again. Just stupid. Let's go with Allie. We'll make it happen! Let's get those cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. Now be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene, eh? Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy ride. Boopa! Oh wait, let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea?
There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill.
Relax, DUSKFALL. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, I could die. Again. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me being dead? Again? I mean, dead soul or just dead Jeff?
Don't worry, I've got you.
What?
Oh shit!
Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. I tried to step back up on reflex, but all I could do was stand up with the rollerblades. Oh fuck! We started rolling down the hill faster and faster and faster. You know, it's called, like, pick up your fucking feet and fall off your ass. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see panic in her eyes. I was about ready to shove her through the ocean because I didn't want to finish my date and I wanted to die. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Allie laughed and pointed at me.
Gosh, your face is precious. I love it.
Yeah, okay. Definitely gonna dunk her in the ocean after this one. Ocean dunking. Allie turned an effortlessly. Allie turned around effortlessly. God, I can't read. 40 fucking years old and I can't read. Allie turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without ever letting go of my hand. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. Really. I mean, at least the art's kind of cute on this. I have to give him it, like, that much. Though I really do have this, like, hilarious want to blow, like, $70 on the visual novel software and just make one entirely based off of fucking AI images with a really shitty plot. That'd be kind of funny. Now you got the hang of it, you got a funny way of teaching.
The best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing it off a cliff, huh?
No. That's definitely a way of looking at it. No.
Don't worry about it, you weren't even ever in danger.
Bullshit.
Which Jeff do you want, Jeff? Jeff 1, Jeff 2, Jeff 3, Jeff 4? Allie Jeff, Blonde Bimbo Jeff?
Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Believe it or not, that's great, because you know what's sad? And the nearly 2 years we've been streaming. Not nearly 2 years, shit. It's been 2 years now. Not including the fact that we did take breaks, but, and literally quit once. You'll get the joke, well, not really in the game. It's a joke based on the "My name is Jeff" sound, which I can't remember what the fuck it's from. It's a meme that's been around for fucking years. But there's assistants in the game that are just numbered. And we just decided the first time, because Moonfall was hanging out with us. God knows I don't remember who the heck was fronting at the time, but that, you know, that's barely can understand who the fuck fronts in ours. And between them and Ethnicity, we decided that all of the characters were some form of Jeff, regardless of whether it was the males or the females. So it just became like the literal meme of the stupid game was everything was Jeff. So you can literally sing the stupid Lego song and go, "Everybody's Jeff now. Everybody's Jeff in their own way. Everybody's Jeff now. Because we're living in a dream." Everybody's Jeff now. Everybody's Jeff so we can all fuck off. Everybody's Jeff now. And Jeff's in my head. Everybody's got a Jeff 1. Everybody's got a Jeff 2, 3, and 4. My whole headspace is Jeff now. Okay, I'll get back to the game before I go nuts. Have you been rollerblading for a long time?
Nope. I actually just learned how today.
That's funny. She's got roller skates on. Which means the translation from whatever language this came in is slightly incorrect. Because there's not rollerblades. Absolutely fucking incorrect, dipshits. It's down there as a roller skate. What was that about never being in danger?
Shush. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? I'll give that away.
She laughed as she slapped me in the back and then killed me.
You know, you're a pretty quick learner.
Not really.
You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did.
Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. Singlets don't even have Jeff, damn it. That's the new plural joke on here. Just wait till we actually get through and actually finish content on Final Fantasy XIV. We've played like what, twice in the last 2 months, and we threatened to go on tonight, but I'm glad we didn't because I got distracted. because I found a whole bunch of shit on an old drive, and I'm like, wow, I got more shit to make more stable diffusion models, and I was like, oh wait, no, I got stream tonight, and we ate dinner late, so. Singlets are the Jeff one. No, singlets are not Jeff. They're Timmy. But that's like a fucking old South Park joke, though. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Allie.
Shucks, I feel the same way, Duskfall. It's great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. The world's gone crazy, we're all gonna die. You might as well be around the people that make life worth living. I couldn't have said it better myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Timmy! Timmy!
Like, that was the whole, like, that proves how old I am, is that, you know, certain age ranges grew up on South Park, whereas I was probably about 14, 15 when South Park first came out. And definitely my mother at the time had found it much funnier and much more appropriate than Simpsons. Which in some ways I can understand that. But unfortunately, Simpsons has a very cultural relevance in society, whereas South Park's just weird humor. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Allie reversed and started skating backwards as if to taunt me.
Oh, why's that? I think it's just a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. I'm Duskfall, and I can't handle a little bump. Ah, help me!
Come on, it was a hill.
Yeah.
I felt the fire light inside me, or either that she put a lighter to my ass. Bring it on, Allie.
Oh, are you sure? Because, like, if you light one loose, you know, you might explode.
Did I stutter?
Yes.
There comes a time in everyone's life where we know that we're taking a stupid bet, but do it anyways. Yay! Whoops! What the fuck did I just do? Hold on. Go back. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air. Okay, do we do a backflip or a 360 rotation? I think we're gonna go with the 360 rotation. It did a 360 rotation. Am I spinning or is the world spinning? I'm not sure. Am I dissociating? I don't know. Holy shit, my brain's gone. And it dawned on me. Oofa. Smack.
No, I won't let you kill Duskfall.
What?
You're going to wish we had.
We're just... What the hell?
But you okay, Duskfall? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be fine in no time. Kat and I traded your injuries. Pretty well, if I do say so myself.
What happened?
Well, you skated backwards. We're definitely skating quite literally, huh?
How'd I get here?
I carry you here. I'm super strong.
Oh man, my head. Somebody get the ibuprofen.
Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food. And Scarlet helped. It should get you back up quick on your strength.
Thanks, Allie. That's really nice of you.
Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise is that food probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out.
I'll take my chances.
I took a bite of the food
Cautiously. My IBS started crawling up my nose and out through my ass, and I don't know what happened after that. Yeah. How'd I get here? Toby, what the fuck? How'd I get here? Toby's like, I don't know. Don't ask me. It's okay. Wes has been in the background fucking cackling all day. Today's joke has been, okay, I see a picture. Why is it not just familiar to me because media, but why is it also familiar because they might exist in the hit space, and then Wes is in the background going, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, cough. I'm dying. For a moment, Ellie was wide-eyed with shock and horror. Ah, I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thanks, Ellie. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback.
You know, no one forced you to jump, you dumbass.
She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder and then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. I found myself... Okay, wait, hold on. She scratched what now? Okay. So she scratched my hair. So she dug her nails to my scalp. The fuck is with this translation? I mean, it's not a bad translation considering it's a free game, but... And I mean, it like... Props to the original, like, person who made the game. Because I think it's a Chinese visual novel. The artwork's great. Yeah. We'd have that, except for the fact that Star Wars and Star Trek got ruined by family members before it ever became a thing, so... I found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes.
I'm looking forward to our next adventure, DUSKFALL. But promise not to be too stupid again, okay?
I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl.
I guess impress is what we call it.
I spent the rest of the day making fun of each other or for how stupid we were being. Somehow, Allie could take away the ordinary and turn it into adventure. Or that, either that or I'm on fucking drugs and I don't know it. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was nighttime. Oh, hold on one second. How to stabilize the network. Take shit off of Wi-Fi. I had an external drive plugged in that was on the network, so... No, not always. Depends on what it is. It also depends on who as well. Certain ones of us can't always stay fronted very easily. Then there's me who used to permanently front, and that's why I don't do it as often anymore. Before I knew it, it was nighttime. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, DUSKFALL, you got a minute? Let me just make sure Tara and Allie see me come in here. Fans and flames. Sorry, what? Cat looked around and smiled and then went into my room. I followed suit. Ugh. I'd give out gift subs, but I still have to pay my psych bill this week. And we're trying not to pay into Google Collab this week. We might still continue on with that, but we have to kind of like be careful because it's like $16 a week for us. And I spent a little bit on Twitch this week because I was like really fucking close to the bits badge for Zor. And so I bought bits for it. And then I did Nitro for somebody earlier, and then I went to the store today. Got candy bars because of Valentine's Day. I was gonna get a stuffed toy. Shut up. I can fit more stupid than you think. It'd be funny if in time I ever had enough money and actually had a fucking passport that was actually allowing me to return, and I was able to go visit, because it'd be funny to have a video of the two of us, because body wise our body's actually shorter than the Interject Society, and it scares the absolute living shit out of me. Well, you know, we were nice to you and we put Dank Memer in the one server. We didn't put it on Multiverse because I've still kind of stand by that I didn't want to mess with that, because some people are kind of like,
that's not safe for work.
Which is why it gets heavy in that Discord sometimes, because some people are like,
That's for work.
I have to go back. What did she say? Oh yeah, she walked down to my room. I followed suit.
First, the good news. Thanks to my plan, we've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. People loved it when you and Tara were the main ship, but loved it even more after Allie kicked off this competition. I'm glad to hear you live another day. For now, at least. But that can change on a dime, so keep it up.
Fuck. I'll go Tara. I had a feeling you did. Hold on, I'm not reading it. So say what you will about Tara, it's always exciting to be around her. Lies.
I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that.
Lies.
Well, we'll see where things go with her. Something tells me you got a chance to hang out with her again soon.
You so fucking said that about Scarlet and you still killed me. God. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Yeah, right.
Night, DUSKFALL. Don't die on me. Might suck you later. Bye.
Good night, cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Sometimes the most precious moments are the most mundane. What the fuck are you on about? It's just the two of us spending the evening together in the games room. I'm reading a book and at the same time watching her rage against an opponent in a fighting game. Wow, is she playing God of Teen? It's fun to watch her savor each victory or explode with profanity when she loses. Life is good. It's times like these where you wish your life could always be this simple. Sometimes in those moments people wish for more excitement, for fame, for fortune, for anything but the ordinary. But all I want is the ordinary with you. I have a feeling this game is not over. Fuck you! I love this woman so much.
Oh my gosh, I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay?
Oh, I know what the joke was about Yui. We had decided that she was originally a dude. I don't know why. And I was trying to say the same thing about Scarlet, but it didn't stick. We said that she was trans, and that she knew us in high school. So every time we were on a date with you, I kept making stupid jokes about that. I'm from a... And then there was other stupid jokes last time when we were playing it. Like... Shit, like, she was like, I'm from such a small town. We're like, no, you're not, like, I don't remember if we said she was a cybernetics person or something. I don't know. I don't quite remember. I've got the VOD somewhere. I mean, the VOD's still up because it's only a couple of weeks ago. No, it's about 3 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks in a row we did AI.
Oh my gosh, I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay?
No worries. I'm good. Thanks, Huey.
I'm so relieved. Don't make me, like, sit and, like, pander to you. Should you not be resting after yesterday?
Nah, no need. I've only got a few scrapes and bruises.
I'm surprised that both of you aren't dead after what you pulled.
Well, considering that you zombified me the first time.
Believe me too.
Wait, what? I mean,
Don't worry, Scarlet. I've been rollerblading for longer than most people have ever.
technically that's probably true, but
You should teach us how to rollerblade, Ellie.
excuse me. Only just finished scarfing dinner about 5 minutes before I started stream. And we're avoiding drinking a whole lot because drinking makes us burp on stream. If we get too crackly, I'll get more water.
It seems like it'd be fun. You sure, Tara? I feel like that might not be a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? I like your attitude, girl. Come on, let's hit the road.
I am struggling to keep one voice for each of them. They're all kind of merging together as one big blob voice. Mainly because I can't remember half the time how I did Yui, and when I remember how to do Yui, Yui merges with the other four. Allie grabbed Tara's hand and pulled her away. Sometime later...
Hey, Tara, how was skating?
There's no words.
I think Ellie broke Tara.
Scarlet waved her hands frantically in front of Tara's face as if to check if anyone was still there. I finished chugging the last of our water not less than 20 minutes ago, so probably soon I'll get up and get more. It's just that, like I said, if we drink too much on stream, we burp a lot. And I thought it was because one time we were drinking Coke, but evidently it's the no matter what the fuck we drink.
Tara, are you in there? Hey, Tara, the internet's back.
Eh? I guess nobody's home.
Is there a medic on the island?
Luckily, Tara was fine. After that was resolved, we spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Tara. She still doesn't remember a thing about what happened. What did you see, Tara? I guess we'll never know. I found Kat at the same place as she found me yesterday.
Morning, DUSKFALL. It's time to decide who your last soulmate candidate. Oh man, I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with Fuller, aka Jeff.
The poor guy, he doesn't know you've been rigging the show?
What he doesn't know can hurt him. Anyway, after you make your choice, it'll just be between the 3 soulmate candidates from here on out. Wait, just a second. What is... I thought somebody would ask, so let me explain. If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of the show a tropical getaway for you. You'll still be able to see the other girls and live in the mansion, so really it's no big deal.
Tara did a little fist bump.
So without further ado, DUSKFALL, who's the last unlucky girl?
Violet.
She's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, Tara's completely like, fuck me. But yay, mansion. Violet's like, fuck me, this dude's like, not fun.
Alright, we'll make it happen. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her.
Smell her. Smell-o-vision. I just got outside the mansion to find Violet when a house limousine... Sorry, I said house limousine, I meant white limousine, drove up and stepped in front of me. Jeff stepped out from the driver's seat, Jeff won, and walked towards me. Good day, DUSKFALL, please do enter. What's with the horrible talk? Please get in the car, DUSKFALL. You already heard what you did to my bro.
What?
He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a death game get dead pet pet. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a death game dating show? Why is my mouth not working tonight? Seriously. We sat in silence as Jeff drove me to what looked like some sort of fancy restaurant and then escorted me inside. Am I dating Jeff now?
Bonjour, suitor. I trust my new I trust you Bonjour, suitor. I trust that my new butler brought you here safely.
Yeah, he did. What's going on, Violet?
I thought it would give you a chance to have some alone time with the star of the show is all. And it's not Jeff. I'm told this is what people do when they are courting. Have you never been on a date before? Of course I have. And I've read all the manuals.
Okay, she's autistic. She's like Sheldon Cooper autistic. I've read manuals on how to socialize. I mean, it's not that that form of autistic doesn't exist. It's just more that the stereotype is the problem. But it is kind of funny because my psychiatrist that I had, and I understand why people still have troubles with and problems with psychiatry. I get that. But this guy was kind of funny in that he kind of asked me, what format of the spectrum am I? And I'm somewhere in between. I don't have the level of OCD my mother has, and only to find out that some of my mother's OCD is Sheldon Cooper level autistic. And if you tell her that she might be neurodivergent, she looks at me and goes,
"I'm normal."
I'm like, okay, but you have a seat to yourself on the couch. You don't like things out of order. She's like, but that's OCD. I'm like, no. Like, that's not normal OCD. That's autism. That's neurodivergent OCD, mother. Yeah, man. We don't like reading manuals on things that have to do with social shit, because then it's like, especially even like things like, here's how you win big at YouTube. I'm like, that may work for people that are like actually able to exist in society of that point, but it takes fucking forever when you can't commit to certain stuff. I mean, in reality, like, with us, we've been sitting at just under 300 followers on this account. Not including the time that we got hate rated and ended up blowing up to almost 1,000 followers and I had to use Commander Root to fix it. And then Theo got a little bit miffed at us because he's like, but Commander Root's not cool. I was like, hey, it fucking saved me in a pinch. I mean, I probably have half a Twitch fucking banned on my account by now. But yeah, like, we also never stick to one single account until recently. So our Facebook page that we have for our stuff, it's been the same one that we've had, but we renamed it, which is fine. It was just because I wanted to take a dive at figuring out if Facebook worked, and it evidently works a little bit, because if you find people you like, you know, they'll look into your shit. Usually it's other page admins, but it's still kind of cool. Because I'm getting nowhere with fucking Twitter. It's like, I don't like keeping Twitter for the social part of it, but like, one of the problems with Twitter I have right now is, I get it, but in terms of our thing, it's like, you know, when we're trying to promote shit on platforms, you kind of have to go with what sticks. Tumblr kind of ain't really, Tumblr kind of works, but right now Tumblr's the, you're an asshole for doing AI art, you should die on a stick. Hey, look. Security matters, but we have TikTok on our phone. I mean, you're gonna argue whether... I'm not saying we're smart here. Yeah, Tumblr hell site where everybody fucking acts like they're 10 years old again. Like, I swear to God, that's where all this rumor bullshit about certain stuff's going on. Oh, I'm not asking you to support Facebook. I'm just clearly stating that we're stupid enough to still be on it, and we have family that we don't mind that we keep in touch with on there. We're pedantic about some stuff, but like you should also say as a VR developer, fuck TikTok because it can actually theoretically they've actually found out that YouTube is actually on par with TikTok and how much bullshit they pull, but the difference between YouTube and TikTok is at least YouTube's fucking honest about it. TikTok's not honest in the way you think it is. TikTok's just kind of like, well, yeah, we track you. We're just not going to tell you where and how we use your data. Facebook at least like literally like it's a bunch of boomers, and that the Congress ain't gonna fucking ban it because Congress is too stupid. And like also we've been getting decent memes off there. Look, I know we are not necessarily exactly extremely great at security. Like TikTok's like slowly like incredibly stupidly annoying for me. We only keep it because we've got a decent enough followers on there that occasionally we post shit, but like with TikTok, they don't care about your follower count, which is fine. But if you post every day, they still don't care. And I'm like, I'm not risking going live on TikTok knowing that I'm going to get bullied to all hell on there. Really, the only reason that we have... Oh, no, well, no. Facebook bought out Oculus and everybody... There's... Facebook's VR stuff shit. I mean, I looked at their, when I was looking at porting some of our shit over to Facebook's, filters, because they're starting to do, like, filters like TikTok, which is really stupid because, like, they don't know how to do it. Like, at least with YouTube, they decided to, comply with going, oh shit, yeah, we'll do shorts, but we're not going to necessarily pull a TikTok. Facebook's like, well, we're going to copy TikTok almost exactly. And it's like they've got like an Instagram type company thing that like I don't like it. Like there's something like Instagram did something like Be Real or something like that. Like, and then Instagram's got the Reels, and they're trying to do with the filters. But the problem with the filters is like I looked at their software, and it's like incredibly difficult to look through. I mean, I get that TikTok's got just as bad as security, if not worse. Which kind of scares me because I use CapCut occasionally, but it's like, in this day and age, it's like, kind of like, if you're not already extremely tight with your information security, which, like, hyperspace is, which is great, being incredibly proactive beyond that is incredibly difficult for people like us, because we've got, like... I've got like 5 different fucking emails attached to Chrome. I'm struggling to want to move off of Chrome. I know that like there literally isn't much better browsers. A lot of my problem is just the compatibility sometimes, and Firefox was supposed to be better at one point, but Firefox...
Shoot your motherfucking goo at me. Right,
fucking, like...
What?
Don't make Aaron laugh in the background. Okay, I will get back to the game because I'm just ranting about it. Like, I'm not really ranting. I'm agreeing. Our information security sucks. Like, if you think we're bad, you should see some of the people in the Stable Diffusion chat. They're like, oh, nah, go ahead. Just, like, go ahead and do this. Like, everybody's too tight these days with security. I'm like, okay. And you're the one learning to do Stable Diffusion? Firefox is better on a machine that it will play ball. Every time I install it on this Mac, it just fucking pisses on shit that I use. Like it breaks Twitch sometimes. And it takes just as much RAM as Chrome. Opera's supposed to be a decent replacement. I just haven't moved over to it easily enough. Okay. So Violet has read all the manuals on the subject of courting and dating.
Have you know I've studied every book of the Lusting You Asian Maid series, and I know them all by heart.
So wait, you've read the tax documents that were hidden in the library that Kat knows about. Really fucking smart.
I'm impressed. Or sure.
Was that, if that was a, oh, is that a link? Hold on. I should VIP your butt. There you go. Now you can post links. Because we trust your butt. Okay. I think the only reason we ever modded or Intersex Society was so they could actually do certain shit and get away with it. What? Oh, I don't even know what that is. Okay, I'm just gonna say I'm impressed.
I'm impressed, Violet.
Oh, I'll have to put that in the in our private one that you're in with us, and then I'll take a look at it later. Because I don't want to click it and crash OBS right now. Because OBS is being a bit of a dick.
I'm impressed, Violet. Oh, it was nothing.
Pardon my interruption, I brought your food. Please be seated, honored my guests. Violet and I sat at the table center of the... Fuck, sorry. Fuck, I'm gonna get cancelled. Thank you for following. I'm not funny, but you might be, but that's great. Violet and I sat at the table in the center of the palace as one placed each dish onto the table one by one. I can't even focus right now. My brain's gone. Hello. He seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over.
Thank you, one.
Please don't hold yourself back. Don't think I will. This food looks incredible and probably worth more than my life. This game's annoying. Funny, but annoying. But yes, welcome in. I'm horrible at introducing myself. Or ourself, or whatever you want to call it. No, it's okay. I say that because I've been making really stupid jokes in this game. Like, this is the third time we've been playing it, and it's a visual novel. And one of the problems then with this is just there might be voices in it, but I think I turned them off just to be stupid and funny. I don't think there's voices in it because it's translated. It's a free visual novel off of Steam. But we've been making really incredibly stupid jokes to it. And as a plural system, it's really hilarious because we've just been making jokes left, right, and center. So there's these assistants called 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Think Doki Doki, but incredibly much more immature and far less traumatizing. I'm never meme-worthy. I'm not that funny. I'm more cancel-worthy because of all the stupid voices I keep making. I think I made one sound like he had no brains. I'm waiting for the internet trolls to go out and go,
"You made somebody sound disabled. How dare you?"
I'm like, but I'm disabled.
Not that kind of disabled. What's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to voice act. Don't spoil it. Only because I want to get this is the third tell. So we've finally gotten to the point where we can I think this is the end of it. I think this is the end part of it. But I'm not kind of disabled. as my mod slaps me on the head and goes, "Can fit so much dumb." But yeah, don't spoil it, because I want to get through it and make more stupid memes. Because, like, it'll just be fucking hilarious to keep like, saying, because I think we're almost done with it. It's because, as far as I know, yeah, I know, well, no. Yeah, you've offended the toothpicks, man. Oh, okay. Okay, what kind of news? I mean, my intelligence level is far less than a toothpick because the toothpicks are entirely offended. I mean, toothpicks have more of a soul and a brain than I do. Oh, man. What? Brain rot from me? How dare, man? I'm kidding. As I look over at my bed and realize we have a bed full of unfolded laundry, pillows that I had to pick off the floor because I accidentally picked them off earlier, blankets that are all fucked up because we moved to the other side of the bed at some point, stupidly. You've offended the brain rot. You're gonna have to do better than that, man. So, basket unfolded clothes.
Register now at your local supermarket for the rewards card. It will save you
10% on absolute bullshit. God, fuck. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. I'll have to look that up later. That actually is really cool. As annoying in some ways as this game is in some ways, because it's just not my sort of cup of tea normally, I actually have to say, artwork... I mean, it's not necessarily... The game doesn't suck. The game does not suck at all. It's actually... I have to say... It's more of a, like, in its format, it's a meme to us. But there's a lot to it for a free game. I mean, I'm aware that, you know, the 3D open world dating sim is not going to be free, and that's totally fair. And if it's on Mac, I might even try it eventually when it comes out. But one of the things I really have to say is the art style is actually really cute. Yeah, no, honest to God, if this, I know a lot of people who have played this have said in some ways it's a bit of a stupid game, but for a first game, the translations are fairly good. I mean, you're never going to be perfect. I think it's originally in Chinese. And so some of the translations are always kind of cute and cutesy and funny, but the art's just incredible. I mean, yeah, it's like, you kind of like, the stupidity of it isn't that the game itself is stupid, but you kind of realize that they kind of, I think the humor in it was purposeful, and that I'm pretty sure that the game developer knew exactly what they were doing, and they were just, yeah, it's, I mean, at this point, we're, like, clearly near the end because we're at Violet, because we've been through everybody, and we started off with Scarlet and Yui, and it was probably, we thought, oh, okay, well, it's PG-13, so if you're a teenager, you won't get the jokes that the adults do, but it's, like, PG-13 in the way that it's available for Twitch. There are a few other free games that I want to that I gotta play offline and record for YouTube. I'm actually tempted to start putting some of the game. We're trying to eventually make Codename Code. on YouTube, and we've got the YouTube thing for it, Ethnicity and I, but I'm tempted in the meantime to pick some of the stuff I've been doing and kind of try to possibly edit it and put it on my main channel right now. Just because I don't have a whole lot of other content before the, besides, music on our YouTube, so I'm tempted to pick up all of the Find Love or Die Trying videos. Did I just say it wrong? Fucking... I know, I've got the, like, immaturity level of, like, a gnat. And the brains of a, like, dust speck, so... What did it... Oh, because we were because it was a take on Konami code, so it was Konami code. But it was spelled different. Yeah, like I said, I'm tempted to edit the VODs for this, and I don't usually edit my VODs. Give me the suck! You don't want Aaron to give you the suck, nor do you want Matoya to do it. But yeah. Well, it's pronounced similar to Konami, but not Konami. It's more like Konami. We talked about that. We don't want to run into fucking copyright issues, damn it. It's spelled different. Give me a suck! I should get back to the game. Oh, no. I know.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, I thought of you earlier when I said something on Twitter. I said 2023 is going great. New Zealand's been hit by a fucking hurricane / cyclone, and not a small one. And then Ohio has been obliterated by a fucking chemical spill. I mean, Northern Ohio is pretty much okay. Anybody that's like up above Lake Erie is totally fine. So my mom's like, I'm like, Mom, is our family okay? She's like, yeah, everybody up by the lake's fine. And then I'm like, so nobody south of that? She's like, no, why? I was like, nobody we know that's living in like Cincinnati or Columbus. She's like, who the fuck would want to live there? I'm like, okay, I'm not going to tell you that Markiplier is from Cincinnati. I know that you're freaking in Ohio. And so when I saw this, oh fuck. Do you guys gotta get clean water? Because like the chemical, because that's I was seeing articles about how like 90% of like Ohio south of the fucking thing is like the chemical spills like hit like it's like southern Ohio, West Virginia, most of Kentucky, and then Tennessee. Yeah, I it's confusing because no, there was a chemical spill in Ohio at some point. I don't know if it was the Ohio River, so I don't know if it was exactly in Ohio or it was the Ohio River. But oh, okay. So now that explains what part of southern Ohio you're in. Not making you tell me where you are. I roughly know. It's the US. What do you expect? And I can say that because I'm originally from there. I'm not there now. Yeah, no, I wondered because it said Ohio River, but then it was like, it must have been closer to West Virginia. But yeah, Mom's originally from, Cleveland. And, well, Cleveland / Euclid, and so most of the family's up by, like, the fucking lake areas. I like Shaker Heights and stuff. Like up that way. Like my grandpa was from Toledo. That kind of shit. And then we got family in like Pennsylvania and shit. But it's really hilarious because on my dad's side, like, nobody fucking knows where the fuck anybody's from on his mom's side. Apart from the fact that his mother's from New York. So her mother was from New York and her father was from Tennessee. And it was like in the 1900s they got together. It was just like, what the fuck? You're weird. Oh, that's cool. We're in New Zealand right now, and like we're in the South Island, so we're fine right now. But the post-apocalyptic shit hitting here is the North Island had just gotten hit by heavy rains. Not long, like less than 3 weeks ago. So there was flooding up in Auckland and a few other cities. Or areas, not cities, but areas. You're trying to ask me to play shit like Stephen He. Emotional damage! Emotional damage! Sorry, I'm not good. No, you're not fine. Because that's where... No. The North Island is worse off right now anyways. We're fine. Down here, we're fine. Except for the fact that it does suck down here. But the North Island had gotten fucking huge amounts of flooding in the last 3 weeks. And then suddenly in the last 3-4 days got hit by a hurricane/cyclone. So Cyclone Gabrielle just hit the North Island. And so, like, it's gonna suck like ass here because groceries have been fucking pain in the ass because corporates. Yeah, I kind of gotta be careful about that because you don't want to end up telling everybody publicly where people live, damn it. We said South Island, not exactly where we are. I mean, I say it all the fucking time, so it's not probably the end of the world, but... And I'm sure you probably could look us up on the internet. It's probably not a good idea, but oh well. We've been trying not to be bad about that. Actually, the meme is more Auckland, usually. Not that I want to be mean to Auckland, but Auckland's meme was... when we had like earthquakes were more of a big deal about 10 years ago. So like our national damage to our whole place is fucking earthquakes normally. And the occasional like national disasters normally a lot like the 20 years I've lived here have been like flooding is more in the South Island. Yeah, well see Dunedin's South Island. Auckland's North Island. Dunedin sucks ass, yes, but it hasn't been flooded. The last time it was flooded was in we got flooded in 2015, and it was hilarious. But yeah, I should get back to the game because I've been chatting too much. Don't think I will. This food looks incredible and probably worth more than my life.
You're right on both counts, DUSKFALL. I'm ecstatic you like the assortment and I planned it myself. You're a chef. You could say that.
What do you mean?
Anyway, tell me more about yourself, DUSKFALL.
There's not much to say. Amnesia is hell of a drug. Amnesia, or dissociation, or not understanding who's fronting this time of the game.
You do not remember your past?
Well, I died several times, both in-game and past life. Yeah, I'm not going there. Yeah, bummer, right?
Then rest assured, I will find the finest of scientists on all of the land to help you recover your memory when this is over.
It's Scarlet's fault, by the way. That would be great. Thanks, Violet.
Think nothing of it. It's the duty of those who live with more to give back, no? Though, have you ever thought perchance that this is actually a blessing in disguise? I mean, you'll forget Trump, right?
What do you mean?
Many of us will be happier not knowing what drags us down.
That may be true, but I still need to know.
You sound just like their reference examples in their romance manuals. Consider me impressed.
You know, those manuals are just regular old fiction novels, right?
Ah, you're quite funny, DUSKFALL. An admirable trait to have. I like that.
Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself, Violet. Who are you? What do you do for fun? What's in your pants? What's up your butt? What's your history? What's your family consideration? What's your blood type? How tall are you normally without those heels? And what's your favorite food?
Being the scion of the Valentines does not leave me much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spend most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant business. But I suppose if I have a spell of a time, I enjoy baking.
I don't get it. Why are you so embarrassed by liking baking? Everyone has a hobby. I guess. Hang on, I take my shoe off. It's hurting my foot. What did I do with my feet earlier? Ouch. Apart from the fact that I buzzed the hell out of them because I eczema and shit.
Baking is something of a servant hobby, according to my parents.
Her hair's probably super long. She probably never fucking cut it. I mean, I've known people that had hair that long.
When they found out I was enjoying that, well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again with all the restaurant work. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? Isn't it ironic?
You know what?
I do know of a what, but what do you mean?
Who cares what your parents think? You're on this island a million miles out. They can't stop you.
Bullshit, I bet they can.
How about we find some time together to bake up for lost time?
What do you mean by bake? 'Cause, like, I got fucking, like, shit to bake out back, if that's what you mean. Grandma's brownies and shit.
She laughed like a child.
That would be wonderful. DUSKFALL. I'll make time to work my calendar on you.
I gotta be careful with making those noises. Not just because I'm stupid loud, because then I can't talk properly and read at the same fucking time. We spent the next few hours enjoying the finest meal that money could buy. Each course was better than the last, just like each chapter of The Lusty New Asian Maid, according to Violet. Something tells me that the same applies every moment I'll share together with Violet. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Who's going to kill me now?
Oh, hey, DUSKFALL.
Hey, Cat, what's up?
Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing. And you know what I want to hear.
I'm shit at voice acting, but I'm glad somebody does. 40 fucking years old, and I finally figured out that it just doesn't matter. I rarely read out games. If I play Final Fantasy, I don't fucking read it on stream. I'm horrible. I want to get back to playing Final Fantasy on stream, but I have a feeling that I need to fucking play my 6.3 contact offline because I have nerves. And as much as I know that I fucking beat Endwalker, I still gotta fucking do my 6.2 content, and I'm so fucking behind, it ain't funny. It'd be nice if I could get my voice to stop craggling. I can't even remember half the time which voices you use on this. Yui changes every fucking time.
Let's not waste time, man. I gotta get back to editing, and you know what I want to hear. I know Tara was your favorite until now, but maybe Violet has shaken things up a bit.
Who's number one now? I'll go with Violet. Though I know I've known her for less time, I want to bake outside back with Violet. I don't know as much as I'd like to about Violet just yet, but I know that she likes weed. Because she said baking, and she said her parents didn't like it, and so the chances are good that she didn't mean real baking, she meant smoking. But I know more than anything that I just want to keep learning more about her. The busty Asian blonde. I just can't wait to see her again.
You really do change your mind like the wind, huh?
Yes.
Doesn't matter to me, though. I'm your producer, not your life coach. Anyway, I got news that you might be interested in.
What's that?
You're gonna die. My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates was working like magic for our ratings. Which of course means the show will go on. You're still gonna die, though. That's awesome, so I'm safe now? No. Just for now, though we're not out of the woods yet. We need to make sure the next stretch of the show's rates even higher. Time for phase 2. Over the next 3 days, you'll go on a second date with each of the girls you've already dated. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favorites and falling in love.
I'm pretty sure she said this the last time, and that's how I died.
Just imagine that sweet ad revenue rolling in. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sound good to you? Sounds like a good plan to me. Good. That's like what I want to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who you want to have as your second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as content itself for ratings.
Ratings are bullshit. It's capitalism.
She's like, hint, hint, I have a vibrator up my ass. No, Becky, I gotta get back to work. Bzz. I'll see you later. Bzz. Night. Bzz.
Sorry. Third fucking stream of this, and I'm suddenly going, yeah, Cat's new thing is she got a vibrator up her butt. I am not mature tonight. I waved goodbye to her as she walked by away from the mansion. One would assume maybe she had an iPhone 7 up her butt. Yes, it's time to turn in for the night. We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island.
I love the way the wind feels.
Nope, sorry, that was just my butt.
Why's that?
It feels like freedom! Freedom!
Ah!
I can't get enough of it! No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from... He pulled me in close and kissed me on the lips. Now the question is, which lips? For a moment, time stopped, and we were the only 2 people that existed. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people are watching. Am I out here with the Jeffs, or is this a girl in my dreams? We laughed together as we cruised along till the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grew louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? No.
Then you set the meat around 300 degrees for like 40 minutes. Okay, I got it.
Tara furiously scrolled down notes.
Wait a minute, couldn't I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes?
That's not quite how it works, I'm afraid.
But the math checks out.
What's going on?
Oh, good morning, DUSKFALL. How do you do? I'm teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. We're cooking Jeff for you.
So far, I'd say it's going pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today instead of me. Tara turned on one of the dials of the stove as far as it will go to the right. And the student has surpassed the master.
On second thought, perhaps I'll prepare an alternative course. One moment, please. Oh, ye of little faith.
Well, if you're gonna fucking burn the pork.
Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served.
Wondering why it was off space. Tara's nervously clasping her hands tight. I thought it said something about
I'll suck a
chaping.
dirty dick for $10.
I'll suck a dirty dick for $10. Eh? 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 It's delicious. I did it. Oh my gosh.
No, Violet did it. Because you probably burnt yours. Tara did a little dance in celebration and gave Violet a half.
My name is Jeff.
My name's Jeff. And Tara. And I'm in Canada. Yeah.
Tara did a little dance in celebration and gave Violet a high five.
Should I become a food blogger? I'm a cooking savant. This talent shouldn't be wasted.
Psst, hey, Violet.
What is it, DUSKFALL?
Is this what you cooked or is this what Tara cooked? Violet smiled and winked at me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She sipped out her soup contently. It's the new tea sip! It's soup sip! I couldn't help but smile back at her. Damn, this was the best meal I'd ever had. Granted, my memory only goes back about 4 days, but still it counts for something. Let me just get my cane out and smack you.
Morning, DUSKFALL. Congrats, you've made it to the 4th day.
Again!
And you've become the first person to have not 1 but 2 but 3 soulmate candidates.
Oh wait, I don't get all 5 of them? You fucking suck.
Who would have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself. You got me addicted to having a vibrator.
I just can't tell if you're being serious or not.
I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, who do you want to spend time today with? And not Scarlett or Yui, because they suck wad, they're gonna die.
I'll try Allie again.
Allie. Really? Now I'm surprised considering how you KO'd yourself last time. But that's none of my business. I'll start filming down at the beach. See you there.
My mouth keeps trying to water and spit at me.
Howdy, DUSKFALL. You ready for round 2? We're gonna go swimming. You're gonna die. I figured you might want to hang out somewhere where the rollerblades don't work.
I spent all night dreaming of the next chance I could use those little 2 death machines. Then I think you'll love what we got in store today. There's no wheels where we're going. Oh, hold on.
Then I think you'll love what we got in store today. There's no wheels where we're going. Zoom.
What do you mean?
You'll see. Follow me. First, I'm gonna need you to close your eyes.
I'm not sure like where this is going.
Nothing to worry about, DUSKFALL. I'll be right next to you the whole time.
Cause that's always gone well.
Hasn't it? You know, I'm perfect.
Allie moved behind me and covered my eyes with her hands. Oh fuck, this is gonna go well. Excuse me, like I said right before stream, I fucking scarfed dinner because I wasn't paying attention to time.
Now let's just keep walking forward. Trust me.
Right.
I'd be lying if
I said I wasn't someone enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she said... I'd be lying if I said I wasn't someone enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she was wrapped around her arms around me. I can't fucking speak again. Okay, hold on. We need to hit the BRB screen. Hold on. We're gonna save it. Preferences, turn music down. I'm gonna turn the music back on for this. I need to hit the BRB screen and go get water. Okay, we're back. Okay, hold on. Do. Load. Turn. Okay. I cautiously took a step forward. First I felt dirt, then I felt sand, then water. You trying to make me drown myself?
Of course not. Though I have to admit, this does look a lot like how they killed people back in the day.
But
You're gonna want to take a really high step forward next, or it's gonna hurt.
I raised my right leg as high as I could, then stepped forward. Something clanged like metal. Next, I brought over my left leg.
Keep your eyes closed for just a second longer. I gotta do one thing.
Allie let go of me and took a few steps forward.
Brace yourself.
Wait, what? I was knocked off my feet by the sudden movement and opened my eyes on reflex. Water sprayed onto my body as I struggled to regain my balance.
All aboard the SS St. Alley.
What and where did you get a boat?
Pretty cool, right? I found this baby in the back of the mansion this morning.
You just found it.
Anyway, I asked Kat if I could take it for a spin. She said as long as that we stay within a few clicks of the island, we're good. Or the engine will automatically shut off and they'll shoot us. So I thought, why not have a little joyride around the island and try to go off and go home?
I'm gonna say, what could go wrong? What could go wrong?
There's no fun in thinking that, is there? I mean, you're gonna have to dodge the snipers eventually. So why bother?
Why indeed, thought the person that's stuck on a life or death dating show. We cruised around the island for a while, dodged some snipers, taking note of the different buildings covering the island, and wondering how long it is until somebody kills us again. The mansion seemed so small from way out there. Hours flew by as we cruised around. Allie took a deep breath and sighed. You okay, Allie? You don't seem as chipper as usual.
I'm a little homesick. They promised me that you'd die if I got in bed with you. It's nothing to do with you, promise. I'm just worried about my old man.
I'm sorry, wasn't your father...
Yeah, he's long gone. You know the old story about New Asia. I'm talking about Bill. He's a friend of my dad's, and he's taking care of me and a whole lot of the other kids.
Sounds like a cool dude.
You sure have a way with words, don't you, DUSKFALL? And like the words mean like you have the collective intelligence of like a speck of dust.
I don't dwell too much on the past.
It just slows you.
Hold on, I gotta start that again.
I don't dwell too much on the past. It just slows you down.
Slows you down. I couldn't agree more.
Is that the amnesia talking?
Who knows? She laughed as she put her hand tenderly against my cheek. And which cheek we will not know because this is Twitch and we don't want to get banned.
I'm worried that he'll get himself into trouble if I'm not around to keep him in check.
What's he like?
Let's just say that a lot of how I act is from him, but I'm much more restrained. If you're like this, I guess I wouldn't even...
You know, I just thought of something. I thought of a different way of putting her voice together. And I should have thought of this from the start. But it's a little late now. And I suck at accents. But it'd be fucking hilarious to re-go through this with a bunch of people in chat. Like a bunch of people in voice chat. And like having somebody impersonate Finster and have that be Allie. Because that's just all I'm thinking about for this. It's just like the opposite of like the femboy. You have the tomboy girl. And you have Finster, the femboy. And, like, somebody that's never gonna pay attention to me because they're a whole, like, what? Fucking, like, 20 ass years younger than me? I mean, I'm not sitting here vying for anybody's attention, but, you know. Notice me, senpai. If you're like this, I guess I wouldn't even have to survive a single day without hanging out with him.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing at all.
Eh,
Allie made a sharp turn. The sudden force almost threw me out of the boat. Okay, she's still on the... Oh, it's... Yeah, this is a common theme with visual novels, not having all the graphics to show the stuff. It's just simplistic stuff. I get it from a design standpoint and a time standpoint, but it is kind of funny because I've watched Game Grumps do some of the more adult visual novels. Like there's one that they played that was like furry adjacent, but it wasn't quite furry. It was like had cat girls and shit, and it's definitely not safe for work, but like just enough to like go ahead and do it on Twitch, or not Twitch but YouTube. And, like, there's times, like, well, they didn't, like, so, like, especially, like, in the in-between times where you're doing, like, the dreams and stuff, it would be kind of cool. And I know, like, from a standpoint, like, the fact that, like, with the visual novels, like, usually it's, like, one person doing it. So you don't, unfortunately, have the space to do everything, especially for a free game. But there's times, like, for paid games, you're like, you could have fucking animated that. Hey, what was that for?
oh, nothing at all.
I couldn't help but smile at her. She was practically shining when she had that devilish grin. Oh, I'm sure he's doing just fine, Allie. He's probably watching right now, just to make sure you're safe.
You're probably right now that I think about it. Though I'm pretty sure he was watching porn. He's got a Pornhub account.
Dude, I'm not even sure we're supposed to say that on Twitch. Yeah, I could get banned off of saying that shit. Oh well.
He always wastes a day watching shitty reality TV shows. It always gives me an idea.
What's that? With one hand on the wheel, Allie turned to me and kissed me on the lips. I kissed her back. It felt like lightning was running through my veins. The boat started to rock back and forth more uncontrollably, but we didn't stop.
That's gonna give Bill a heart attack. Seriously, what kind of father lets their daughter go on a trashy show like this?
I couldn't help but laugh.
Whatever. It's been a fun ride so far.
And here's the next one with you,
DUSKFALL.
Did you hear how Finster got banned? A cis male got banned for fucking adjusting a bra. Literally. Twitch be twitchy. Trust me. They'll find anything to fucking ban you for it if they got a chance. They'll really correct everybody up before it because you're like, women get banned all the time for, well, not when it's just a bra fucking strap. Like, that's not even not safe for work, like, seriously. Like, adjusting a bra strap, like, they won't ban literal, like, they've had people fucking on stream before. And they didn't ban them until people caused a shitstorm. I mean, I'm not kidding you, there's people that literally are, like, borderline. Like, the hot tub streams, like, can get pretty borderline. I mean, I'm amazed that they haven't tried to ban Finster for having, like, false weapons on stream. Not that he's using them as weapons, but, like, the big-ass knife he uses to open, like, he's gotta, like, blur out his knife on YouTube. He's gotta blur out his airsoft gun and everything. Yeah. Like, it's hilarious how, like between YouTube's new issues and it's not entirely YouTube's fault. The issues with the advertising on YouTube is mainly because it's not YouTube itself, not Google really necessarily running the rules with that. Though Google/YouTube is, yeah, but Twitch has. Twitch is weirder in a different way in that it lets things slip through the crack extremely. And its automated emote shit is stupid. So there's an emote that I think we have on one of our Discords that we bought. We originally bought it for Twitch. It's a duck with a face sitting on a toilet, and they said it was not safe for work. But yet there's booba emotes and everything, and there's guns that get through all the time, and yet my fucking duck doesn't get through. I mean, I get you can't make everybody automatic, like you can't make a person do it all the time, but you could do it where somebody appeals and they're like, well, you can't appeal this because, you know, our say is final. It's like, and this was like when I first got, like, affiliate. And then what happened after that was it got, no, but like, my point is that Twitch's rules on not safe for work change all the time. Like, hot tub streams don't get banned, but Finster gets banned for 3 days for touching a literal fucking bra strap. Well, shooter games exist, but they'll... certain people have still gotten banned for extremely stupid shit. So kind of like my point is that it's very... like, according to the terms of service, what Finster did should not have gotten banned. He wasn't doing anything sexual. He wasn't... like, he was just adjusting a strap. That's all he was doing. And the thing is that clearly, with, like, and literally part of the reason I was struggling last year was around the time last year I de-affiliated. They were catching people fucking on stream. And they have a real problem with, you're not supposed to stream under a certain age, but, you know, like with TikTok, people do it anyways. And then clearly, because they don't have a way of vetting people getting in, clearly it's used for the wrong reasons, so. But that happens, unfortunately, with every fucking platform. Yeah, I can't explain it explicitly on stream, but I'll mention it in Discord later. There's a whole lot of shit that happened last year. The last couple of years on Twitch have just been horrendous. The hate raids the year before in 2021, because we did our subathon in August of 21, and we got hate raided. Had 1,000,000 miles a minute text flying through. And we literally it's more than cursed. But you figure, I think part of the reason we're not as security focused as we could be is that even though we'd like to be in some areas, we've known for a long time that with some of the shit on the internet, if you're already existing on some of these platforms, like, for example, TikTok is likely listening to me right now, but so is Facebook and so is YouTube. You know, I can't do much about that. I've already gotten up my ass up and done shit. Don't make me do it more again. I'm lazy. Oh, man. Allie kissed me again, sending the boat into an erratic frenzy. We spent the rest of the day together cruising around the boat till we ran out of daylight and got shot in the foot. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Cat was relaxing on the sofa, a bottle of red wine in hand. You could hear the vibrator coming from a million miles away.
Hey there, DUSKFALL. Care for a glass or five?
Might as well.
Sure, I'd love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about.
She handed me a glass and poured it until it was full. Whoa, maybe a little too much.
What's life without a few risks?
Long.
Much like your remaining lifespan.
Cat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go.
Glip, 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 glip. Bleh.
She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like it was finally going to get her see her real smile. Cat started juggling down the whole bottle and immediately had to run to the bathroom and barf because that's a whole bottle of expensive wine.
Bleh.
You okay?
And we're getting a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be?
You might want to stop drinking that.
You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know that's possible. He killed people with buzzsaws.
No. I know you're joking, but no.
Sorry, DX'ed. I didn't mean that.
It's okay, Cat. No worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway?
Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block.
She lay down on the sofa.
Can you take the vibrator out? It's starting to hurt. If you're here for the daily interview where I ask about your day, I already have enough footage for today.
As strange as it might sound, Cat, I'm here because I'm worried about you.
Why's that?
People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night aren't usually in the best place.
Worry about yourself, DUSKFALL. You knew some of the things I'd done to survive, you probably wouldn't be trying to comfort me.
Well, yeah, of course it's upside down. Though, evidently the toilet flushing one's actually a myth. I've been here for fucking 20 years and found out the toilet water one was a myth. Though, the one that isn't a myth is the way the windows are positioned on a lot of houses, and also the doors. I think we do doors different here, and we do windows different. But I think that could also be a British thing. I can't confirm. No, I think it is a British thing. Because I think if you watch British shows, like, the windows go from... Because it's really weird, because in the US, our windows go, like... If I were to open the window, and my window and by my bed was, like in a US window, so I'm facing my window right now, and to the left is the hinges of the window that are facing the wall frame. Whereas in the US, it'd be the opposite, where I would open the window from the one that was facing my left. And then the hinge would be on the inside. Excuse me. And then you like, clearly, you know, you do have the old pull-up windows and stuff, but that was mainly old, houses and stuff.
From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates, I'll be fine. Thanks, DUSKFALL. Sorry, I have cocaine in my nose. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with my vibrator and my cocaine and my wine. Good night, Cat.
Don't stay up too late.
Great, the walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I look that bad right now?
Yes. Good night, Cat. I hurried along.
Now just hold on up.
If only I could escape the island as easily as I could walk very, very wrong track. Oh, come on, everything's against TOS if you do it correctly. Just existing can get people banned.
My name is Jeff.
I mean, it is a little bit different. We do manage to put on the stream that it's 18 plus, so like that supposedly can get you a little bit in less trouble, but I don't know. I think people gotta report people first, or Twitch mods gotta be really stupid. Jeff's always against terms of service, I swear. Wait a minute. If Cat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not gonna sleep very well tonight. The two of us were lying down a grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Oh fuck, here we go again. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like it'd be the only place nowadays that you can get some peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? No. I know it's not for everybody, and it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. I love you so much, like a romance novel. She moved closer, I held her tight in my arms. Now that's against terms of service. Mom would have loved you. I'm not quite sure I wanted to be in the same bed as her, but keep bringing that up, I swear. I wish you had a chance to meet her. I know. But you killed her before I could really get involved, and then you made me sleep in her coffin. We'll make sure our kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. Her face turned bright red. What? Huh? Say that after we're actually engaged, you fucking asshole. It's cute how Tumblr level annoyed she gets. You mean it? Every word. You're sweet, but I'm blocking you now. You didn't give me consent. Not as sweet as you. A beach scene? Seriously? Not only gratuitous, but also predictable. Come on, it's the beach. Don't be so negative. I guess you're right. It's not every day you get to go to the beach. Are you alright, Tara? You look better. Tara was practically crawling on the beach sand like a zombie with one arm. Suddenly my worst enemy, we meet again, you piece of shit. Ah, there's some shade under the beach umbrella there, Tara. You look like you could use it. Bye. I swear I'd never seen Tara move so fast. Let's go in the water, come on. I'll poison the fishes. Scarlet grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled towards the water. Ah, but it didn't really need to change. Excuse me. Well, that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off. You have to join them? Crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first. Allie pulled me in with her arms and kissed me passionately. It's harder with the other girls around. You think they saw? I couldn't stop my jaw from dropping, or my pants, but that's okay. Pissed me. 10% on everything fucking bullshit passionately. You can call Geico and save 10% on absolute fucking bullshit. Goddamn. The look on your face is priceless, my god. Try to keep up. Allie ran to join the other girls in the water. Peter. I smiled and followed suit. We spelt the We spelt the rest of the morning because I'm hooked on phonics and it really worked for me. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach. Hooked on phonics worked for me. Good morning, cat. I've been looking for you. Oh, that's so loud, please. I've had too much drugs. I still had to edit a broadcast of that, which didn't help. Somehow the scene feels familiar. Something tells me the chance of surviving goes down for every open bottle of alcohol on the island. Maybe I should send today reenacting Prohibition instead of going on a date? You do know how Prohibition ended, right? No, because it's still technically going on, you dick shit. booze is extremely highly regulated in certain countries. Like the US, where, like, RTDs are all malt liquor now, and I can't have a damn one of them because I'm allergic to malt liquor. Like, fucking even, like, Bailey's. I never understood that one. Like, right about the time we turned 18. Yeah, I know, but I also don't drink that often anymore. Kind of figured out the hard way that drinking on Concerta makes us disassociate a whole fuckload more. Like the one time when Tony lived with us, we had like a 5% or higher vodka can, and fuck, we were switching and we didn't know. Like we kind of had an inkling, we didn't know. And so the problem with that was that we kept switching like mad during something or other. We like zoomed in and out, and we like asked him, he was like, I didn't notice anything. And I'm sure if I ask him like clearly later on, he'd probably be like, I probably noticed, I probably just didn't give a shit. So yeah, cider doesn't really do it, and even though we're allergic to cider, we still drink it here once in a great while. But it's just, the problem with cider is that we're slightly allergic to it because of the malt liquor shit, because of the sulfites. And so if we're already having asthma trouble, it makes the asthma worse. And I'm like, it just ain't worth it. I might as well just drink Coke. No. No, you think I'm the bubble when she asked Mom. Fucker can't take codeine. I'm not allergic to that much shit. Just, I mean, don't think so. I'm allergic to my own bullshit. I mean, there's that. Cat's like,
Anyway, back to the brass tracks. Yesterday's second date with Allie went really well. Let's keep striking the iron while it's hot. Which candidate do you want to be going on a second date with today?
Tara. Let's get it done and over with.
Alright, sounds like a plan to me. I think she's working on something in a mansion. Lead the way.
Yeah. No, I'm okay. My mouth doesn't want to work. Brain's working, mouth isn't. It's the fact that I'm mildly okay reading without doing voices, but we have this. Yeah, I know. And that's the problem is that I'm not so good at reading and talking at the same time, except for like reading a book in a space where I have to read. So this is like incredibly stupidly new to me, like trying to do this shit. No, I sound extremely dissociated, but I'm not. Weirdly, I'm not. Weirdly. No, what it is that my brain's struggling to keep up with stupid shit. And I'm trying to like keep focused on the game at the same time.
Give me the sock!
Give me this sack! I'm just waiting for this game to be done with. I mean, I'm enjoying the game still, but it's just kind of like... And I've been trying to find other games, like, similar to this, because I'm thinking, oh shit, yeah, like, it's homemade games. I might have to buy one at some point. These are actually kind of fun. But a lot of the free ones are actually not safe for Twitch. So if I want to play them... Yeah, no, look, your sleeping schedule is a lot different than mine lately. So and you've had an extremely long day getting all your other shit done. So, I mean, you've been back to getting up at what, like fucking. Seeing you up at like 5 in the morning our time, and then I don't see you again for like 6 hours. Weirdly enough, I don't know what the fuck happened last night, but like, B went to bed inside, and then it was like horror hour. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not look, I'm not complaining at all. Well, because you guys gotta pick up the money somewhere. I mean, look, it might be slightly frustrating for you. Yeah. No, I get it. You guys gotta pick up the money somewhere, so, like, do not complain based on the fact that you want to listen to my stupidity. Yeah. And it's a struggle, because a lot of that shit doesn't pay well anyways and treats you like shit, but it's something. And look, if I could drive, I'd be doing that right now. But I can't drive. I'm not allowed to drive. I jestfully said that my stepdad should do fucking Uber Eats, and he looked at me like, no. Yeah, they're more closer to the what? No, I never have actually learned how to drive. I know some of the road rules, but I've never been behind the wheel. We were supposed to learn how to drive several times in the States. We kept trying to get our written test done, but, you know, asking Dad to pay for shit is like pulling strings. Not because, you know, person with money, but because person that doesn't have money. Because he always fucking fucks it up. But then, like, here I kept considering doing it, but I don't know why I didn't do it. And quite frankly, the only reason at this point I wish I would have been able to do it is because regardless of whether I'm allowed to drive or not, the only forms of ID a lot of places take are literally just a driver's license here. They don't even take passports. They don't even fucking take the new 18 plus card was supposed to be in like something aside from a driver's license. But a lot of companies are like, no, I want a driver's license. I'm like, well, I can't drive. They're like, well, fuck you. Kind of stupid. Yeah, we don't have great depth perception, and a lot of it, like, in the US, we might have been okay in where we lived because we knew where we were and we understood the road layout. Which is interesting because we've lived here all of our lives, but to us, there's a weird difference between where you grew up and knowing the road layout and where you grew up as a late teen / adult. Because even though I know where everything is for the most part in where we live, for some reason I can still tell you where a lot of shit is, like, and how to get places back home, and we haven't lived there in fucking, like, 15 years. Or more. 17 years now. We moved back here in 2005. We left here in 2001. Okay, so we moved here in 99. Went back for a couple of weeks 1 or 2 weeks in 2000. Moved back just after 9/11 in about November of 2001. And then came back here in 2005 and have not left since. It's really weird because in some ways, like, we understand how shit goes in the US. But for some reason here, I think because of the type of roads they are. So, like, I'm so used to, like, freeways and shit. Even in my brain, I'm like, I don't get why they don't have a lot of those. And then I have to remember that we don't fucking live in Auckland. Like, I grew up in suburbs of, like, the main big city. But with the way the Twin Cities are built, a suburb is just pretty much not far off from being part of the city anyways, because of how the way, like, if you're close enough to the main part of the city, that is. I mean, there are people, like, there's a couple other systems in the Multiverse Discord that live in other parts of Minnesota. So they're further south of where I used to live, so it takes them longer to get through the freeway system. But I grew up on the east side of St. Paul, and so, like, the body grew up on the east side of St. Paul, and so like, the brain's like, oh yeah, like, this way, like, shit, like, I can fucking, like, look at photos of, like, places I used to live. Like, I was looking at pictures of areas we used to live because I was putting together Stable Diffusion model and trying to put photos in that, like kind of just salting in, like, what I knew as something different, just to kind of, like, push it one way. And so it was like looking at pictures of the street we grew up near when, like, the year that not the years, but like, we only lived on Sherwood for maybe like 5-6 years, but it was like, to us, that was the formative years of shit that we knew. Like, we lived around a bunch of kids, so we all, like, it was like we actually had people we kind of were friends with and actually had friends at that point. We had a fairly normal-ish childhood, apart from religious trauma. I'm not saying our childhood was extremely normal, I'm just saying some parts around that were somewhat normal, because at least in the stupidity of trying to live in a religious sect of a neighborhood, at least we lived in a neighborhood that had a bunch of kids around our age, and you know, at least that happened. So at least as an only child, I had some sociability at some point. Not that it helped, but yeah, that's why it's like, I can tell you now, like, for the most part, like, I remember a lot of the places that, you know, we grew up around, and why it would be easier, why I think it could have been easier to drive back home. So, not that we would have been great at it, not that we should have, but, like, that's kind of why I was hoping we had a driver's license, for one of those reasons, and also the ID reason. Because I fucking hate the fact that there's times where I'm like, when I had a valid passport, that was one thing, but I'm like, fuck, you know, it's like $300 fucking bucks to renew my US passport. My mom's like, why don't you get citizenship like me? Because I'm like, because even though dual citizenship sounds great, at this point it doesn't fucking matter one way or the other. Mom's like, you know, if I get dual citizenship, then I don't have to, like, deal with shit from, like, back home. I'm like, yeah, believe it or not, you still do. On Twitch, I have to file US taxes. Though if I had dual citizenship, I wouldn't have to. But when you get to retirement age, you're actually required by law, even with dual citizenship, to get US retirement. It's really stupid. And you don't go through the US office, you go through an office in the Philippines. It's fucking wild. I knocked on the door to the games room.
Hey, DUSKFALL, what's up?
Thought I'd check in and see how you're doing with your game.
Let me show you what I'm working on then.
Tara handed me her game device.
Not all the art's ready yet, but I'm hoping it'll be done soon. All the Jeffs farted on it and I scanned it. It's a farming game. I had to ditch the pigeon dating idea, well, after finding out it was already done. That's really a shame for the whole world, really. But in this game, you get to live in a village out in the country, make friends, raise crops, and decimate all the invaders with your giant mecha pigeon death machine. Hee. It is 1,000 million trillion possible weapon combinations, and
That sounds different.
wow, that sounds different.
I don't know what to expect, but I'd love to play it. I'm curious how you decided to make a farming game. It's... We're not even really supposed to do biking. It's the reason we're not allowed to drive isn't because we'd suck at driving, or even our depth perception. It's we medically have been known on our record that we get seizures since about at least 2013. And so if we went to go get a driver's license, we'd be pulling an actual crime. And I don't mean like piracy crime, I mean like a medical crime. Because you're not legally allowed to get a driver's license if you have seizures. And plus, biking here is extremely annoying. It's just not a very well thought out. Like, we got biking lanes finally, but physically fit's one thing. But this place is kind of set up a little in areas like San Francisco. So, like, if you want to get anywhere that's not downtown or in the southern suburbs on the flat, you gotta climb up a fucking San Francisco level fucking mountain hill. I don't know how people fucking do that walking.
I'm curious, how did we come to set this?
Hold on. I'm curious, how did you decide to make a... How come you decided to make a farming game?
Good question. They've just got a special place in my heart. I just used to play these morning till night every day. And it broke. But you can probably tell I'm not really go out and party kind of person. To be honest, I don't know enough people to go to parties anyway, but whatever.
Yeah, do it, because if we ever move, you can drive my ass around. Get your license and then you can, like, not make Angel do all the driving.
Give me the sock!
Nuh-uh. I don't wanna.
To be honest, I don't know enough people to go to parties anyway, but whatever.
It's your life, your choice how you spend your time. Just do what you want, you know, like the Jeffs do.
That's pretty much how I feel about it. Enough talk, try playing it. I want to see how you feel about it.
Alright, here we go. The title screen displayed with a click. Stardew Valley. Props to the author on this one. Well, yeah, ours... That would be another reason. There's some people that have, not, like, I mean, you don't have to be DID or other forms of plural to have dissociation, but that would be a symptom that I wonder why people drive if they have that. I was a mecha pilot who got tired of life in the mecha corps and decided to move out to the country and become a farmer. I was pretty good at that. Every season I learned to plant, water, and harvest new kinds of crops. Yeah, see, we figured out the hard way that our seizures are sort of not just, like, PTSD type. Well, I mean, they are PTSD. But they're, like, kind of a little also...
Give me the sock!
Like... No, suck yourself, man. So, when Toby did the 16 pages thing for the psych, we figured out that some of the seizures are also dissociation level seizures, which you can get with CPTSD anyway, so. Because it was like, one of the things with, like, psychogenic non-epileptic seizures is that it does say, clearly stated, it does say 90% of the time, not all, but a good chunk of the time, people with these types of seizures have some form of PTSD. And because I didn't have a psychiatrist diagnosis proof for this, I just didn't want to claim it at the time. Because, you know, I didn't want the internet to go, oh my god, stop fucking faking your diagnosis. Which, you know, now that I have the diagnosis, I get more fake claimed in it now than I did before. So, you know, whatever. But clearly, sometimes researching for yourself helps, because if we didn't know that, we wouldn't have known to fucking put it on the damn paperwork. So Tara would give me farming advice every season. Her face so close to mine, she'd watch my every move with a pensive expression. Farming and fishing felt great, but fishing was impossible to do at first. Yeah, that's funny, because fishing is incredibly difficult in Stardew Valley. I haven't figured it out yet. Somewhat. I think I did figure it out somewhat last. I haven't played it since last year. But yeah, you know, we could fucking get back to that. Yeah, we do get more fake claims with the diagnosis. In fact, to the point where trolls try to actually literally, we stupidly on Tumblr actually wrote down our psychs. We haven't played Stardew Valley since last year, despite the fact that we fucking have it on our phone now, because you can get it with Google Play Games. I swear to God, like, we're trying to save money and we have to tack all this other shit on outside of things we normally pay for, and I'm like, why do we have the other money? Oh yeah, that. Cries in Google Collab, cries in extra Google storage, because absolute idiot, which I should actually probably stop doing the locally store shit, because it's getting stupid. I mean, not just the fact that we've got like a 4 terabyte cloud drive, which absolutely sucks anyways, but I've also got a 2 terabyte Mac drive I just found that we have hardly anything on. My 2 terabyte external is starting to fill up a bit more. But with like Stable Diffusion, it's like the models are like 2-3 gigabytes each, and I got ones all the way up to about 10. It's like my internal drive on this Mac ain't that big, and so I tend to upload them to Google Drive. But then Google Drive gets really stupid. The newest suck thing is trying to suck thing about Google Drive right now is that it doesn't like a certain format of stuff, and I'm gonna start going back to the game because my brain's going flat about tech shit. Which means soon I need to probably raid out. Which means I thought we were gonna finish the game tonight, but I guess we won't. But this means that somebody can try to do it tomorrow night, because I promised myself with like in our system that we'd start doing 2 nights a week. Actually, I'm wondering if maybe. No, I want to get past Terra first, and then we'll save and raid out. And then I'll relax for a little bit, and then I'll get the dishes done, because the dishes lineup fucking got fucked up. Did you get a gift sub, or did you Prime sub somehow? Or did you sub because subs are cheaper in the US and you shouldn't be spending money? You lucky shit. You lucky ass shit. These emotes are actually kind of cool. There's the emotes that Dio uses are from a German channel called Schwabeltown. Him and Link use that one, plus the duckies from Josh OG. And that's the only reason why I've got the bits one. Where is it? Oh well. Well, then there's stupid emotes, like there's this stupid emote. I mean, literally, it's the dumbest emote on the planet. Kai's looking behind me going, no, it's not. It's me, damn it. The mecha parts of the game look incredible. You can even get to know the villagers and have relationships with them too. There's just one thing that felt a bit weird. First, wow. What you have so far is incredible, Tara.
You think so?
Yeah, it's really incredible. You pretty much did Stardew Valley and fucking, you know, you're gonna get copyrighted now. And DMCA'd. Really great for you, Tara. I'm really proud of you. I never thought you could combine farming and being a mecha pilot in the same game, but you did just fine.
Thanks, DUSKFALL. It's nice of you to say.
Yeah, that's perfect. I gotta write out so my voice is about ready to die.
It's just one
Thing I think that was a little off.
What's that? Any feedback would be great.
I feel like the relationships with the townspeople were a little weird. The dating aspects didn't really feel right.
I knew you'd notice that. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm a virgin. I've never dated before, so I don't know what it's like. To be honest, I've never had a real friend either. If it's not too much to ask.
There's a voice suddenly reduced to a whisper.
Maybe you and I could be friends. Will you be my friend? I'm a psychotic video game creator. You're gonna be my friend.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. I suck at whispering. I probably scared the pants out of fucking everybody. Everybody left stream, and now I'm friendless. Damn it. Either that or Hyperspace is off fucking memeing the shit out of every clip they can find of us.
I'd be honored to be your friend.
That said, please don't trap me in a video game again.
Sorry, what? Anyway, watching you play the game gave me some ideas. Want to help me with testing them?
Sure, I'd be happy to help however I can. We both suggested ideas and she'd implemented it, and we test together and repeat. It just kept getting better and better. Tara's smile and enthusiasm was contagious. I couldn't help but be excited for her and in awe of her drive. You know, if I didn't chat so fucking much tonight, we'd probably be done with the game. We spent the rest of the day working on our game, but it only felt like minutes. I'm just glad it wasn't another virtual reality game. Seems like a night for nice walking.
Oh, hey, DUSKFALL, what are you doing out here?
Just going out for a walk? Care to join me?
Sure, why not? I guess you got it a few minutes. How about we circle around the mashing grounds?
Sounds around mashing a kissy purse. Sounds good to me. So how'd your date with
Tara go?
Are we already back to our daily interviews? Did the island run out of wine?
That's wholly unrelated.
But yes. Anyway, my date with Tara today was awesome. Awesome, I have to admit. Tara's different from my initial impression of her. I feel like I'm seeing the real her now, and I like what I'm seeing. Bow chicka wow wow.
I like the sound of that.
Who would have thought you'd say something like this after your unique first date, huh? Life sure is funny.
Keep it up with what you're doing. Our ratings have only been climbing higher and higher every day. You dumb fuck.
But yeah, you get the, yeah, that there's some people that like there's like I've got a bunch of the hype train emotes because I'm stupid and I get into hype trains. But then I got sub to Zor. It's the only recurring one I've got right now.
Give me the suck!
Yeah, you can give your own suck. I thought you were going to bed.
But it's not time to celebrate just yet.
I know, don't worry, I'm sticking to the plan.
That's good to hear. Seriously, if you got yourself killed by not following the plan at this point, you deserve it.
Oh, yeah, that too. Looks like we finished our walk.
Anyway, I gotta get back to work, but it was a nice break. Night, DUSKFALL.
Night, cat. Walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to dissociate and have some dreams before we finish the night. Time to get some shut-eye. Yeah. Yeah. Like we said in Discord, one of the worst ones wasn't just the was it like there was a whole fucking like some anonymous ass coming in and telling us like you can't have HIT as effective. You're fucking like horrible, and I'm telling HIT's family on you. Something like that. It was actually pretty fucking horrifying. It was like they're like fucking grow up with your parasocial bullshit. It's like, what? And actually, hilariously, I was watching a video of, Lucy, she does a lot of Final Fantasy 14 and other content. She's a VTuber on YouTube. I think she does have a Twitch. But she was joking around how VTubers were the ones that put up the whole parasocial thing, and it kind of makes sense because people are like, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the fucking kitchen. If you don't want people to get involved with you as a content creator, then don't do it. The scent of something delicious being freshly baked wafted through the kitchen. It's just... okay. Every fucking dream has to do about somebody. The farming one, that kept happening, the one going back to the farm, I think was Yui. Kissing on the boat was Allie. And this is Victoria. It's just the two of us. Looks like this batch didn't turn out well either. She frowned. Not enough weed. Hey, on the bright side, I can tell at least it's bread this time. Last time you made garlic bread and it tasted like somebody's ass. Uh-oh, that wasn't the right thing to say. It has been a while since I've done this. Sorry, DX'ed. I wanted you to have something good. I reached for one of the pieces of bread. Wait, I'm sure it's... I took one bite, then wolfed the bread down like it was the last of its kind. It's delicious! Not. I reached for another to prove my point. You really mean it? No. I took a minute to wolf down the second piece without trying to barf. Crossed my heart and hoped to die again. You're just saying that. I know I am. She smiled. Ah, that's the moment I've been waiting for. She hugged me with all of her might. Now that's against terms of service. But I love that about you, you know? I love you, DUSKFALL. I held her tight. I love you too. Fucking cheesy ass shit. For a moment, the whole world was just me and her. It was wonderful. It was all that mattered. What I wouldn't give to have you back like this. And we wake up. Okay, we are going to save this piece of shit. Fuck, we're not even that far through it. Okay, we are going to get out of the game.
Hello there.
Wait, quit. Yes. Okay, I need to find somebody to write out to. Now, the question of the hour is, with this, do we do our usual and just write out to who we normally write out to, which we shouldn't always, but we'll just... First of all, I gotta see who's on. And I gotta... Oh, yeah. Well, that doesn't help. Give me a second. Do that. Turn my noise down. Okay, so we have got... Mute my ass. We have got... Out of the people that I know, that even though I follow them... Zor is doing God of Teen. Exiled Child's doing Persona 3. There's somebody that's doing Minecraft, which I don't remember who the fuck they are. I won't watch Call of Duty. Cousin, I'm doing Star Ocean. Shinori, I think was a Genshin Impact shooter. Yeah, but I don't remember who the fuck they are. I literally don't. And I don't mean to be rude, but I don't remember who they are. You know that thing where you get, like, go through a raid, you're like, oh yeah, I'll follow them back. You're like, oh no, I don't remember who the shit they are. Now what? They're doing Minecraft something or other. There's Minecraft Persona 3. I don't really think anybody cares about Fortnite. Juniper's doing Nitro Stream Racing. Retro Games, Spyro. Oh god, somebody's doing Musical Miko, who does a lot of Final Fantasy, is doing Doki Doki. Oh man. They are a larger streamer, so the hard part about running out to larger streamers is just like, give them like 1 or 2 viewers. It's just like, do you bother? Do you? I like raiding out because it's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, what's the bother at the same time? But I know that you're still here, so that's cool because that gives you somebody different to watch. If you want somebody different to watch, which is totally fine. If anybody else has suggestions, flick them in the chat. So we got Musical Pico's doing Doki Doki. Disco Bix is an Australian guy that's in our FC. He's doing 10 dates. Yeah. I'm considering possibly not raiding out for once. Randomly, only because I'm looking out for me in a little way because I know we gotta be good tomorrow. And watching somebody else at night is normally okay, but I think it's probably best that just for once we just shut it off for once, just because it might be better just to like just rest up and wait till tomorrow. If I decide not to raid out, I do suggest that people run off to Musical Miko's doing Doki Doki. Vanilla Crescent's doing Spyro. Rockstar Lexi's doing Retro. Zor's doing God of War Ragnarok, or aka God of Teen. Junipet's doing Nitro Stream Racing. Lupon's doing The Legend of Zelda. A bunch of people doing Fortnite. Oh god, somebody's doing Hogwarts. Do not attack them. Shame in brain that they're playing it, but they probably enjoy the game, even though the game evidently sucks. I'm not getting into it. I understand both sides to a small point. That's not my argument. I'm not messing with it. Just don't go off and attack people for playing it. You can be against it and boycott, but don't fucking attack people for playing it. Like, find out somebody's attacked them. Like, you can comment in social media that somebody's played it and go, I really don't like that. That's fine, but don't fucking attack them in stream. I would prefer you don't. There's a whole I'll let you know in Discord what's going on with that. There's a whole fucking issue with that. It's advantageous to want to do it for that reason, but the option I would suggest if you ever did that was to get a secondhand. Literally, I've been told that the game sucks anyways, but that's just because they're comparing it to what it should have been. Like, evidently they ripped off a whole bunch of Asian games and didn't know what the fuck they were doing. I could raid out to Mystery Science Theater 3000, but that wouldn't make any fucking sense. No, I know you don't, but it's just like... Oh, interesting. Todd's on. Kira Aurora's playing Final Fantasy. Monster Cat, DJ Crisscross does stuff. Yeah, I think we're just gonna cut it for now because my voice is kind of going bonkers and I have some shit I want to get done tonight. And my brain's still okay. And I want to make sure that we're okay for tomorrow because we're gonna come back tomorrow. I need to fix that sub goal because it's now February. I'm okay with having that sub goal. That's gonna be the continual sub goal. But we need to fix it because it's beyond our 40th birthday now. It's the whole fucking month afterwards. Yeah, so let me just quit Chrome real quick. I shall put the music on for a little bit. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, we won't read out this time. I normally like to, but I want to make sure that we got enough friends for tomorrow. And if everybody else is kind of dissociated, which is shit happens, it's better to not write out for now, on everybody's sake, than fuss with the anxiety of writing out with only like 0 people. But a lot of the streamers that I mentioned earlier, Zordon of Doom, Musical Miko, and a bunch of other ones, if you are listening in, even though we aren't rating, and you would like to go find somebody to watch after we're done, go for gold, find somebody, like, Musical Miko is playing Doki Doki, Zordon's playing God of War. If you want a bigger streamer and some interesting action, go watch Llama Todd, he's playing Final Fantasy. I'm trying to think. I think Junior Pat's doing Ninja Racing, and there's some other interesting ones too. Yeah. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow night. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll start the 2 a week this week. If we don't, you can smack us later. But I am hoping that one of us will finish it tomorrow. Regardless of whether it's me or somebody else. But yeah, I apologize that we're not going to rate out, and I know I keep apologizing for stupid shit lately, but that's okay. But yeah, I will see everybody later, and until that are in my Discords, I will hang out with you as soon as this is done. Hee hee. So hopefully everybody had fun with their stupid thing. Yeah, I'll chat more with you about it in the Discord as soon as we're done. Because we're about ready to finish. Because I'm about ready to hit the stop streaming button. Because I need to get more water and shit. And I'm okay text typing, but I think one of the hard parts is with writing out. Sometimes it's just the sociability part where you have to like exist. And I realize Zora's not going to be streaming for a whole nother month, but I don't have the brains to socialize with normal people. As much as I know that she won't be streaming for a whole nother month because she's going to the Philippines for a month. But yeah, yeah. And yeah, so I'm just gonna hit the stop button in a minute or two. And yeah, I will see everybody tomorrow and see people in the Discords. Bye bye.